Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
What's going on, everyone? And welcome to a special edition of the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB, the sports guy. Today, we're going to go through every bracket, announce every first round matchup. We're going to announce who we think will get to the semis, who's going to be a sleeper, all that good stuff. And as you see, I got my good buddy there, the one and only VK Jones. What's up, VK?
What is going on, man? Like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show. All social media platforms, bro. I appreciate everybody continue to support the Hash It Out Show and what we do and everything else, man. And hey, bro, I'm like this. This is a great day, man. This is a new day, new time. It's time to go do this, bro. It is playoff time in the state of Louisiana. And I'm telling you, bro, this is better than these Louisiana sports teams right now because yesterday was the worst day ever in the history of the state. But I can't believe today the Saints win.
They made it up for you, VK. They made it up for you. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, a special guest for today. You can catch this guy on Under the Lights on Wednesdays at 8:30. You can also catch him on KVN TV. If y'all don't know what that is the night vision for the Lafayette Christian Academy night football team. We got the one and only. We call him Cheese, but he is the one and only Hayden Lassard. What's up, my friend? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, VK? What's up, JB? Missing GP today. You know, I was hoping to have a little back and forth with my dude. But no, I'm just glad that we can make this happen. I'm glad to be here. You know, watch it every week, and yeah, I'm always in the chat. But now Austin and Troy's gonna have to be talking to me.
Definitely, they gotta talk to you now. Definitely. Gee, let's talk about one thing before we get into these brackets. So there was another publication that decided to make people pay in order to see district standings, the records, and more importantly, power rankings. Yeah. You stepped up to the plate and said, we're not going to have that. Tell everybody what you did with the power rankings yourself.
Yeah. So, yeah, like you said, that other publication decided, and they've provided it for free for years now. And all of a sudden, they decide, hey, you got to pay $100 a year to see power rankings, to keep up with your team, which to me is egregious and ridiculous. So I'm big part of a Louisiana Sports Line message board. And over there, you know, we talk all year long about football and any sports really. But I'm mainly on the football side of things. And last season, I started developing a power ranking system kind of for LCA for my own personal use to kind of see where we would fall in the brackets and stuff. And so this year, whenever they announced that, man, it was probably beginning of August, maybe we found that out. And I was like, this is too much. You know, I don't want anyone paying for that at all. So I kind of talked to the admin over there, and I was like, hey, I'd like to post them on Sportsline and stuff like that. Y'all don't have to do anything or anything about it. I just want to be able to post them there and host them there with no issues and stuff. And so the admin over there was gracious enough to kind of back me in that, you know, and let me post them and let me also have access to the website itself to publish them as a blog post each week and stuff, so I could share them around. And so yeah, I built a program that automatically grabs all the records and scores and everything from around the state straight from the LHSA website. So there's no like, I'm not having to enter it in because I wasn't going to be doing that. I'll tell you that. Enter in 300 teams records. No, but so built that out. And I think it took about 3 weeks. Surprisingly, I expected it to be 2 months or so for me to get it done. It took about 3 weeks of, late nights and stuff and getting it ready and everything. And so it's just a Google sheet that anyone has access to for free. This is the main thing. It's all for free. And anyone has access to keeping track of their team and, where they're looking like all throughout the year. And I posted those every week since week 3. So, it's been a learning process. There was some stuff I was still wrong about and still had to fix as we went, but that was just kind of the nature of it, doing it myself and stuff. And so yeah, I mean, it's hosted on Louisiana Sports Line, and I post them every week. And yeah, it's been great. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from people, saying that they were able to keep up with their teams, rural teams trying to keep up with their team and stuff like that. So it's been really great. A lot of coaches reach out, hey, what happens if we do this? Can you run this scenario for me and stuff like that? Like, so that's been a great thing. I'm just glad to help out as many people as I can. If one person uses it and doesn't have to pay for it, that's enough for me.
I tell you what, a lot of us are so thankful that you did that, because you didn't have to do it, but you did it out the kindness of your heart. So we are so thankful. And to see people post it from the Louisiana Sports website on Facebook, left, right, man, that just shows you also how thankful they are, man. And I mean, I can't praise you enough for what you did, man.
I mean, and also like LHSA decided to do power rankings also. They're for free also. And I don't care which one you use. I just don't want you to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So if you say you hate my sheet and you want to use LHSA, by all means go use LHSA. But I just don't want you to have to pay for it is all.
Definitely, man.
And
go ahead, VK.
And what's funny, that same publication that we were talking about that was trying to have us to pay, and decided today to release to go out there and put the brackets up on their website. So so that's kind of
everyone makes some decision, man.
Is it a sign that they're going back to, like, I don't know.
Who knows?
I see they put the brackets in front of their site.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, everybody. So like I said, we're gonna talk about the classes, every division today. Hopefully we'll be done by 5 o'clock. That's the goal. Be done by 5 o'clock. We don't want to be too long, because she's got to do another show at 6:30 today.
Yeah, I'm here now. As you can see with all the helmets.
Definitely. So let's get started with everybody. I got it up. Let me get it right quick.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. Well, on my screen, not yours yet. As I get to it.
Now, VK, you better be on point tonight, because I brought my homework.
Ooh.
I brought my homework today.
Okay, he's ready. He's ready.
I'm ready
right.
too. I've been doing this. I've been doing this 20 years.
I know.
So I definitely. But I know you. I'm not surprised you're gonna be ready, because you be having as much factoids as anybody else. To be honest with you, you're a very hard worker. So I definitely trust you.
Well, I gotta work hard so I can try and beat you out, VK.
Indeed. Oh man,
everybody want to beat me, but it's
Troy,
all good,
man. What
dude.
Cheese doing on the show? Good. We hear enough about LCA. There you go, Troy. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Troy, let's take it easy on the guest, man. Lord
all
Jesus.
right, so we're gonna start with Division 4 non-select, work our way up, and then we'll get to select and start from Division 4 and work our way up. So non-selects first. Division 4, Haynesville get the bye. Homer versus Franklin. That's 16 and 17. Number 9, Jonesboro Hodge. They will host 24 North Central. Number 8, Vinton will host 25 DeQuincy. That is a Week 10 rematch. Number 5, Logansport will host 28 Warnado. Number 12, Welch will host 21 Lake Arthur. Number 13, Grand Lake will host 20 Montgomery. Number 4, Jeanerette, bye. Number 3, South Plaquemines, bye. Number 14, West St. Mary will host 19 Basile. Number 11, Elton will host 22 LaSalle. Number 6, North Iberville will host 27 Arcadia. Number 7, East Feliciana will host 26 Del Cambre. Number 10, Faraday will host 23 Northeast. And number 15, West St. John will host number 18 General Trash. First question, guys. What is the best first round matchup in Division 4 non-select? Cheese, we will let you go first.
Yeah, for me, it was a big game that was in the regular season, and it's a rematch of last week. I think Vinton DeQuincy is lined up to be a really, really good game in this division. Yeah, the 8 and the 25. I know it looks like a big difference in ranking and stuff like that, but I mean, last week was just a war between those two just 3 days ago. So yeah, that's my pick.
Okay, VK, what's your pick?
I agree. I agree with Cheese. Vinton and DeQuincy. They went at it. It was absolute war. This was probably one of many
Mhm.
rematches we're gonna see. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember when the beginning of the power rankings ever came out, and the coaches always said that hopefully this will not have us to have rematches again. Well, it still happened in some way somehow because of the points. So it is what it is. But I think that is gonna be the best matchup. And JB, it is the pronunciation is Delcom.
Thank you, sir.
Not
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
Delcom.
Welcome. Not a
Delcom.
problem. Not a problem. I don't like saying nothing wrong. So thank you, sir. All right, my pick, guys. West St. John and General Trask. I think that's going to be a hell of a ball game between the two. Can West St. John get things rolling in the direction that a lot of us thought they would have been heading in since the beginning of the season? It's been a
Yep.
little up and down with them, but can they get it rolling? I think we'll see this game, West St. John versus General Trask. Guys, who's your sleeper in Division 4 non-select?
For me, it's the 11 seed Elton.
Okay.
I think running back Lemoyne, very, very good. And I think they have a favorable road as well at the 11 seed.
Okay. VK.
Mine is gonna be North Iberville. North Iberville is going into the second year of postseason, and they have a lot of experience under their belt. And I think they really have made some strides in a very young program. I believe that North Iberville is going to make a lot of noise.
Man, me and VK agree. I'm with North Iberville as well.
So we're all on that tree.
All of us. Yep. All on that tree. Yes, sir. Next question. Who do you have making the semis? You can go first, Cheese.
All right. So at the top of the bracket, I have Haynesville and Jeanerette.
Okay.
And then on the bottom side, I have South Plaque and Mangum.
All right. So he has the 1,
I
4.
have the 1, 2, 3, and 4
There you go.
all in semis.
He has the top seeds. VK
Yep.
Jones.
Yeah. Definitely going to be Haynesville, Logansport, South Plaquemines, and I think there's going to be I think it's going to have a tough time in the quarterfinals if they meet North Iberville, but I think South Plaque and Mangum.
So,
Did I get that right,
say it
please?
again.
Yeah, you got it right.
Mangum.
Yeah.
Who you for again? Haynesville.
Haynesville, Logansport, South Plaque,
All
Mangum.
right. Beginning of the year, I said my 4 would be South Plaquemines, Logansport, Haynesville, and Mangum. That's what I said. Today, I have Haynesville, Logansport, South Plaquemines, and Mangum. Those are my 4 still to get to the semis. All right, guys. Your favorite to win it all?
For me, it's Mangum actually
Okay.
over Haynesville. Yeah, it's Mangum.
VK.
I'm going. Mangum has a great
Yeah.
chance. They got a great chance to win the whole thing. Great season. I think them, Logansport, and Haynesville. Haynesville could have a chance, but I'm gonna go with the South Platte Hurricanes to be the favorite to try to repeat.
All right, VK. I don't like disagreeing with you and I too much. I don't like it, but yes, I am with VK Jones. My favorite to win it all, the South Plaquemines Hurricanes. And look, those that are watching, y'all put y'all stuff in the chat. Who y'all think will win it all? Y'all sleeper, all that good stuff. We want to interact. All right, guys. Division 3 non-select is what we're going to go to next. So the first question I asked earlier, and that was best first round matchup, but let me read it out first. Gina, bye. Avoyos will host St. Helena, 16-17. 9 Marksville hosting 24 Patterson. 8 Mansfield hosting 25 Winfield. On Thursday night, number 5 Erat will host 28 Bogalusa. 12 Union Parish will host 21 Rayville. 13 Pine hosts 20 Kaplan. Number 4 Kinder bye. Number 3 St. James bye. 14 Manny will host 19 Red River. 11 Richwood will host 22 Caldwell Parish. Thursday night, number 6 Oak Grove will host 27 Port Allen. Number 7 Lauraville will host 26 Ville Platte. Number 10 Church Point will host 23 North Webster. And number 15 Donaldsonville will host 18 Westlake, with number 2 Sterlington awaiting the winner of that matchup. So, best first round matchup, guys. Hayden.
Yeah, I watched the boot breakdown, so I'm not going to agree with you on this one, JB.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go different. I'm going to go Voiles and St. Helena to 16-17. I think that's an excellent game. Voiles, very fun to watch this year for me. And then St. Helena, I've only seen once actually, but yeah, I think that'll be a good one.
All right. VK Jones.
I'm gonna go with Donaldsonville and Westlake. I think that is going to be a barn burner up in Donaldsonville. It's gonna be a game that's gonna go down to the wire. So Donaldsonville and
Yeah,
Westlake.
that's who I picked earlier too. Donaldsonville and Westlake. There you have it. All right, guys. Next question. Who is your sleeper
We don't know
to
yet
win
for
it
sure,
all?
so.
I mean, your sleeper.
Yeah, my sleeper. I got 2 for you because I couldn't choose between the 2. It's
That's fine.
at the 20 Kaplan, and then number 6 Oak Grove.
Okay, you got Oak Grove and Kaplan, 6
Yeah.
and number 20. All right, VK, who you got?
My sleeper team that's continuing to improve. Erat.
All right, I'm about to kick VK off this show, man. This is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Erat is mine as well.
You told me to get better. You motivated me to get better.
Is
You
a
have,
5
brother.
You gotta
You
is
have.
a 5 seed a sleeper?
Yes.
Not
Well,
really.
At 10-0 5
you have to look
seed?
at the history.
Not really,
You have to
but
you have to look at it. Erat's history.
Yeah.
This is the best they have ever.
Yeah, I agree.
And we're talking about teams that has not. This is not household names.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like that's a sleeper because Erat has not. I don't think they have not been past the second round or something. So it's a program that's always been competitive, but now winning.
Yeah.
That's kind of huge because usually when I was younger, growing up, working in my 20s, and all of a sudden I'm passing through Erat and Delcom, and when I hear about those football programs, it's not on the up and up, and now that's changed.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
huge.
Erat hasn't
So
really been this
that's why I
good
really
since they had Elijah McGuire, who went play at UL and then it's San Francisco. So
Wait. He played at I thought Elijah McGuire. I didn't know he played at Erat. I thought he played at Vanderbilt Catholic.
I was told Erath. Yeah.
No,
Jordan's telling me
Vanderbilt
Erath
Catholic.
right now. So
I don't know if it's a different Elijah McGuire, but the Elijah McGuire I know the player at UL played at Vanderbilt
we
Catholic.
are
I
not
remember
about
when
to
I
fuss
called
about
games
what
for Bear
school he
State.
went to. We'll check that later. All
We're
right.
not trying to fuss. We'll check it later. We'll check it
We'll
later.
check that
We'll check it
later.
later.
y'all put
Check it
me and
later.
VK
We're not
on the
gonna
show
argue.
together. Look out.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man.
I'm just saying the name was familiar. That's why I said
All
that.
good.
Oh, you're talking about Elijah Mitchell.
That's exactly who you're thinking of, VK. Yes,
Thank
Elijah
you.
Mitchell.
Shout out Jordy for letting me know.
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell. That's who played for
No, for
Erat?
Vandy.
Okay.
For Vandy.
For
Yeah.
Vandy. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
They all commenting. Troy, Nick, and Kenny. No, Vanderbilt Catholic, Elijah Mitchell. It's all good, VK. It's okay. All right.
That's one for me.
Well, you guys put in the comments which Elijah.
No, I'm telling you. Elijah Mitchell. I'm
I
telling you.
know. I'm just saying.
All right. It's in the comments, Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell
All right, here we
is in the
go.
comments. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, guys. So we just picked sleeper. All right. 4 semifinalists.
I got Gina, Erath, and then St. James Sterlington.
So
I mean that bottom one. How much better can you get?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. VK, who you got?
I got
I'll figure out that one later.
I got I got I got Sterlington, St. James. I got Gina. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Erath.
All right. Y'all know who I got? Here we go. I got Gina, Union Parish, St. James, Sterlington. And I know some people like Union Parish. Yeah, they played a tough schedule. And now I think they got a chance to run the table a little bit. That's my 4. Mr. Cheese, who you got winning the whole thing? Your favorite to win it?
Troy's gonna hate me for this. I tell you what, Troy's gonna hate me. I got St. James winning it.
Ooh, we got St. James, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Hey, Natasha. All right, who you got, VK? Who's your favorite?
My favorite is St. James.
St. James. Okay.
Okay, well, all we know is Elijah went to Erath and Vanderbilt Cavalier.
Yeah, man, we just gonna let it be for now. I'm gonna let it be. I got St.
went to Vanderbilt and Mitchell went to Erath.
Yeah, that's what Troy just said.
Mitchell with the Vanderbilt. All right,
they were both great. How about that?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yes, they were.
I got St. James. St. James. Third time is the charm this season. They get
Troy's gonna hate us now.
Look at Troy say we just lost. Oh man. All right, guys. So we all got St. James getting back to the dome and winning it this year. Division 2 non-select is where we're going to go next. I will ask you guys best first round matchup, but I will read it out like I've been doing. Number 1, North DeSoto bye. DeRitter and Eunice, that's 16 against 17. Number 9, Jennings will host 24 St. Martinville. Number 8, Franklinton will host 25 Rain. Number 5, Plaquemine will host 28 Livonia. Number 12, Menden will host 21 Wassman. Number 13, Cecilia will host 20 Carroll. Number 4, Lakeshore, bye. Number 3, Belle Chase, bye. Number 14, Pearl River will host 19 Opelousas. 11, West Feliciana will host 22 Bossier. 6, Bruley will host 27 Albany. 7, Franklin Parish will host 26 Abbeville. 10, Lutcher will host 23 Iota. 15, Northwest will host 18 South Terrebonne. And Iowa has the bye as a 2 seed. Mr. Cheese, who you got as your best first round matchup?
Best first round matchup is a rematch of a regular season game that went into overtime. DeRitter versus Eunice, 16-17 game.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be one for the ages for real. VK Jones, who you got?
Gotta agree with Cheese. DeRitter and Eunice. I think that is going to be an absolute classic in the first round.
Okay. I picked Opelousas and Pearl River. I think that's going to be a big time fight between two teams. Opelousas, they've struggled this year, but here they are. Tough schedule helps, and here they are in the playoffs. Pearl River trying to make a statement this year. So I think that game is going to be one. Guys, sleeper.
Sorry, my sleeper is Cecilia, 13 seed, reigning state champ. I think that they've gotten better and better over the year, and I think they have a favorable draw in the bracket.
Okay, he has Cecilia. VK Jones?
Not too many of them, but I'm definitely gonna say Bruley. Definitely gonna say Bruley. Bruley has really came out, had a huge year. It's not a usual name that you hear in the Baton Rouge area, but they're really coming out and they're really having a great year and everything else. And they're trying to really get back into things in football. It's been a good while for them. And they could have a really, really good team, a really good chance to make it.
Yeah, right. Bruley looks like they have a collision course with Belle Chase right now.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like. A really good offense with Bruley and a good defense with Belle Chase.
Definitely what it looks like, in my opinion, as well. My sleeper, Lutcher Bulldogs. The Lutcher Bulldogs. That team there is my sleeper right now. It wasn't my sleeper before the season, but they are my sleeper. Who are your semifinalists, fellas?
I got North DeSoto and Cecilia, and then I have Bell Chase and Franklin Parish.
Okay, he has Bell Chase, he has Franklin Paris, North DeSoto, and Cecilia. All right, VK
Mhm.
Jones.
I have North DeSoto. This was a tough one for this other semifinal opponent. I'm gonna go out on a limb. This team has really continued to come out for a while. This last couple of years, Plaquemine. So it's North DeSoto, Plaquemine, Bell Chase, and Iowa.
Okay. I have North DeSoto, Plaquemine, Bell Chase, and Iowa. I do. You know, I told VK Jones, Bell Chase, I saw a quarterfinal team, but I do like the matchups for them. I do like the matchups and where they are in the bracket. So I think they have a great shot to get to the semifinals. Guys, your favorite to win it all.
It's been this way since week 0, since week 1, all the way through. It's North DeSoto for me.
Okay.
Gotta agree. North
We
DeSoto.
all
We cannot deny Luke Delafield.
Yeah,
we
one of 8 10,000-yard passers in the state.
that's amazing. We all are in agreement. North DeSoto. Now let's go to I think all three of us may agree on this. The most wide open division. Division 1
Yeah.
non-select. All right, guys, let's go down the list. Ruston, 1 seed by Westgate and Airlines, 16-17. Number 9, Terrebonne, they have 24 Natchitoches Central. 8, Southside has 25 Prairieville. 5, Central of Baton Rouge has 28 Dutchtown. 12, East Ascension has 21 West Washita. 13, Zachary has 20 Salmon. Denham Springs, the 4th seed, they get the bye. Number 3, Destrehan, they have a bye. Number 14, Washita Parish, they will host 19 St. Amant. Number 11, Hornville will host 22 Slidell. Thursday night, Parkway, the 6th seed, will host 27 Covington. 7th seed, Northwood Shreve will host 26 Barb. 10, West Monroe will host 23 South Lafourche. 15, Thibodaux will host 18 Mandeville. And number 2, Neville gets the bye. Best first round matchup you see there, Mr. Hayden Lassard.
Yeah, I got the 14-19 game, Washita Parish and St. Amant. And then a sleeper game actually is the 7 versus 26, Northwood Shreve versus Barb. I think that's a sleeper good game.
Okay. So he has as I'm trying to find it.
They're both at the bottom. They're
That's
both on
it.
the bottom side.
There we go.
14-19, Washita Parish, St. Amant. And
Okay,
then
yeah.
7-26, Northwood and Barb.
Okay, I can see that. I can see it. VK Jones.
There's no doubt in my mind. Thibodaux Mandeville.
Thibodaux Mandeville. Okay.
I really think that is something really big there in that ball game. And I tell you, it looks tempting to me and you, JB, but I was just saying, but Thibodaux Mandeville, I think that is the best matchup there. It's going to be unbelievable.
I'm gonna tell you what I picked. I picked it earlier on the boot breakdown. 6th seed Parkway, 27 Covington. Covington can put points on the board. Parkway defense to me is kind of shaky. Cheese kind of shaky. So
Yeah.
I kind of think Covington and Parkway gonna be a good game. Sleeper. Who's your sleeper?
I mean, my sleeper is Washita Parish.
Okay.
I think they play in arguably one of, or if not the toughest district in the state, however you want to slice it up. It's definitely top 2. And that's not a normal 14 seed right there.
Agreed. I do agree. VK Jones.
My sleeper, I'm going to go with East Ascension. East Ascension has really played a really tough schedule, and they have got some big wins on their schedule, and the district is really, really tough, and that's prepared them. So East Central.
My sleeper is the 11th seed Hornville Tigers. I like their bracket. You may see Hornville playing Thanksgiving week. I really think the game with Slidell gonna be good. They got a chance to win that. I think they go to Shreveport to play Parkway. They got a chance to win that. Or if they play Covington, they got a chance. And then Thanksgiving week, most likely Destrehan. And I'm telling you, if they play Destrehan again, it's gonna be a tougher matchup than what it was the first time this year. I think the Hornville Tigers are a sleeper. Now, the 4 semifinalists, Mr. Cheese.
I got Ruston Central at the top, and then I got Washita Parish and Neville. I think Washita knocks off Destrehan.
It's a good team. It's a good team. I just question the games. They've been in all those games, just hadn't figured out how to win. Maybe it's happened now in the last 2 weeks. So I wouldn't be surprised because that's a team I think people want to stay away from.
Yeah, I also have 3 of the 4 semifinalists is from 258 in this bracket.
BK Jones.
My semis, I'm definitely gonna go with Ruston. Ruston Bearcats. It's not gonna be easy for them in their side of the bracket. I'm gonna go with the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets. They're really good and they're getting better. Destrehan, I gotta disagree with. I get the Washita thing, but Washita is in the same boat as Ruston. You gotta find a way. And when Ruston started finally winning, that's when they got over. But I'm not gonna underestimate Washita at all. That's a good team, but they gotta learn how to close that door. That's the biggest thing that they gotta do. The other team that's going in the semis, it's a tough one, and I want K. You know what? No, forget this chaos stuff. They said Neville is healthy now, so I'm gonna go with the Neville Tigers.
All right, so you got Ruston, Denham Springs, Destrehan, and Neville.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, see what's going on, world? I'm not liking this. Once again, me and VK got the same picks. I don't understand.
It's a losing strategy, JB. It's a losing
strategy.
Yeah,
bro. I'm with you, man. I ain't liking it. I got the same for everybody. I got Ruston, Denham Springs. I have Destrehan. I have Neville. Before the season, I picked Central, Neville, Destrehan, and Southside. Well, I kept 2 of them. All right. Kentrell Brown, we getting to him, brother. We getting to him. We getting to something. Sit tight. We getting there. All right.
I just thought about it. I'm like, Neville, but the way it's been looking and what I've been hearing with some sources, they're finally healthy. And that's the Neville team I thought they were going to be. And now they're playing like it.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely got to go with that. And I heard some on the boot breakdown about the Hornville fans and Parkway. All I'm going to say is this: don't sleep. All I'm going to tell you, 2012. That's all I'm going to tell you, 2012.
Hornville definitely knows about that.
Yes, the coming out party of Brandon Harris. That's all I can say. Just don't take him lightly. I like Hornville too. Don't take him lightly.
All right, guys. Division 4 select. Let's run it down.
We're picking our favorites for Division 1.
Oh, thank you, Cheese. I apologize. Thank you, guys. Who do you have winning the state championship? Your favorite?
Yeah, this, like I said, this is the best bracket in my opinion, deepest bracket at least. But I have Ruston winning it all this year.
Got Ruston. Who you got, VK?
This was the pick I had in the beginning of the season. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna still stick with them. The Destrehan Wildcats.
We sticking with Destrehan. Okay, VK Jones. Okay, VK Jones.
Also, funny how everyone was freaking out about Destrehan and after the jamboree with St. Aug, and now it feels like everyone else has flipped the script. And I was like, man, St. Aug's just that good.
Yeah,
but I didn't freak out.
I know, but online it was just like people were freaking out, like, oh, Destrehan looks small and stuff. I was like, no, they'll be fine.
Me and JB said this after that scrimmage. Thing the year before. Knowing Coach Marcus Scott, they're going to be fine.
Yeah,
Once they get everything
give
down
him
pat-
10 weeks. Whew.
Exactly. Once they fix, because they had some errors early in the season.
Yeah.
Last year was injuries. This year you see
Mhm.
some weakness in some of the defense. Then all of a sudden, a couple weeks into it, after the Alexandria game, things took off. And I'm
They
like,
turned it on.
like I said, I'm like, they're fine.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite to get to the dome and win the entire thing in the most wide open bracket there is that East Bank team from St. Charles Parish, the Destrehan Wildcats. That's who I'm going with, the Destrehan Wildcats. What about Landry? We getting there. We getting there. We didn't get to select yet. We getting there. We getting there, people. We about to get to select now. We're gonna start with them now. So give me Destrehan. Yes, Coach Fronta, the Fighting Wildcats. Yes, sir. All right. Now we go to the select side. We're gonna start with Division 4. Select everybody. And
One of
let
my
me
favorite brackets every single year, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's run it down. Westminster Christian of Opelousas, number 1 seed. They get a bye. 16, Opelousas Catholic will face 17, Ascension Christian. Number 9, St. Edmund will face 24, Leakin Preparatory. Number 8, Covenant Christian, bye. Number 5, Ascension Catholic, bye. Number 12, St. John will host St. Mary's. Number 13, Sacred Heart will host number 20, Westminster Christian of Lafayette. Number 4, Catholic of Point Coupé, bye. Number 3, Hamilton Christian, bye.
Point Capee. Point
Yeah.
Capee.
Point Copy. Yeah,
What did
that's
I
how
say?
it's pronounced.
You said coupe.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Point Coupé. Thank you. My fault. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Number
Still
14,
got
St.
it.
Number 14, St. Frederick will face 19, Cedar Creek. 11, Kentwood will face 22, Vermilion Catholic. That is a semifinal rematch from last year. Number 6, Ascension Episcopal bye. Number 7, Washita Christian bye. Number 10, Southern Lab will face 23, Central Catholic. And 15, St. Martin's Episcopal versus 18, Delta Charter, with number 2, Riverside awaiting the winner of that matchup. Mr. Cheese, best first round matchup.
Before I say this, I want to just express my grievance with Washita Christian, Southern Lab, and Riverside all being at the same bottom, and 2 of them are going to be gone after the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
It annoys me. But
It annoys a lot of
going to
people.
agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Jordan on the boot breakdown. Sacred Heart and Westminster of Lafayette is my good first round matchup.
VK.
Looking at these matchups, and they got a couple of good ones. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna keep it a little local. St. Martin's and Delta Charter. I think that is gonna be a really, really good game. And that's gonna be a really, really tight one. And Coach Kevin Dyes has a really good team. Delta Charter is a really good program. That's gonna really go down to the wire. And it's funny the winner of that is gonna have to travel to reserve for that game against Riverside.
Okay. And I'm picking that rematch from last year's semifinal. Kentwood and Vermilion Catholic. That intrigues me the most in the first round. Fellas, who is your sleeper?
My sleeper, they've been my sleeper every week since week 1 right now in this bracket, and that's 13 Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart. Dangerous team. VK Jones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with team always been this talented every year. Veteran team this time. They faced a real tough schedule. Kentwood.
He's going with Kentwood. I'm going with that team from that Monroe area. Washita Christian is my sleeper. I know what y'all saying. That's not really a sleeper, JB. I get it. I understand. But you're gonna hear why in a minute. Mr. Cheese, who are your semifinal teams?
The semifinal team is Westminster of Opelousas versus Ascension Catholic. And then I have Ascension Episcopal versus Riverside.
Ooh, okay. You got both Ascensions, Riverside, and Westminster Kristen of Opelousas. VK Jones. Who are your semifinal teams, brother?
I think this is going to be the little wreck right here that we can see. My semifinalists, Westminster Christian has had a great year. So I got Westminster Christian, Ascension Catholic, the Kentwood Kangaroos gets to the semifinals, and Riverside.
All right. Well, I had 4 teams picked before the season, and I will sit here and tell you that only one has made my final semifinal pick. I'll say that team. I'll say that team's name for last. But my semifinal picks. Here we go. Ascension Catholic, the 5th seed. Hamilton Christian, the number 3 seed. Riverside, the number 2 seed. And Covenant Christian to the semis. I know a lot of y'all saying, what? I'm telling y'all, if Covenant Christian and Westminster Christian meet up, you may see game of the year. I'm telling
JB,
you.
can I key you in on something real quick though?
Yes, you
Covenant
can.
Christian has lost Owen Trostclair for the season, who is their guy. So I don't know if that affects your pick or not.
It's not gonna affect my pick.
Riding with him, huh? All right, I
Because
respect it.
if Trostclair is out, now the secret weapon got to be used even more, and that is Amari Burks. You got to
That's
use
your boy.
Amari
Huh?
Burks.
That's your cousin, right?
I don't know that guy. I don't know, man. I see a lot of film
No
of him.
bias here. No bias.
Nah, no bias. Nah, not at all. No, I'm gonna stick with Covenant Christian though.
I like that, JB. I really do.
I really like their defense.
I thought
Yeah.
about Covenant to put them in the semis, but I looked at what Westminster has and their win.
Mhm.
I mean, I just cannot deny them. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
like,
understand.
bruh.
Great team.
But big ups to you to sticking with Covenant Christian. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised they'll make this if they make the semis. I would not be surprised.
Kentrell, yeah. We've been looking at you, man. Trust me. We've been looking at Jules Sumner. My man Hayden will definitely tell you that. I have for sure. He'll definitely tell you that.
We all have.
JB's president of the fan club.
There you go. All right, guys. Who y'all picking to win it all? Your favorite?
Riverside. I think they knock off OCS in the quarters, knock off AES, and then knock off Ascension Catholic in this championship. Riverside for me.
BK?
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Cheese.
That's a good team, man.
Going with the Rebels. Guess what? I'm going with the Rebels too. We cannot deny that senior class, including Brock Bourgeois, who's just been unbelievable as a starter, a 5-year starter for Riverside. I'm going with the Rebels.
Guess what, fellas? We all are going with Riverside on this one. Riverside, they get back. Lee Roussel, the head coach, gets back to the dome and finally gets to raise that trophy. Riverside Rebels, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as my boy One Shot Jay, he said they are about to shock the city. We're going to get to his school in a little bit because we got to get to Division 3 select first. And I know Kentrell waiting to see what we're going to say about those Jules Sumner Cowboys. But let's read.
This is the best bracket, JB. This is the best bracket.
Of course you say that. No bias, right? No bias.
Oh, nice.
All right. Austin Tyler says Riverside is about to make a run to winning the championship. Yeah, bro. I think so too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's read it down. Division 3 select. LCA, Lafayette Christian, the 1 seed they got to buy. They await 16 Parkview Baptist or 17 the Auburn Woods Charter. Defending state champs, number 9, Caliga New Iberia will host 24 Glen Oaks. Number 8, Bunkie has to buy. They'll await those 2. Number 5, Dunham has a buy, and they are awaiting 12 North Lake Christian versus 21 St. Louis Catholic. Number 13, Holy Savior Menard will host 20 Thomas Jefferson. The winner will play number 4, Isadore Newman. Bottom side of the bracket, number 3, Jules Sumner. They have a bye. Number 14, Slaughter Charter versus 19, Pope John Paul II. 11, Metairie Park Country Day will take on 22 Beekman Charter. Number 6, Calvary Baptist has a bye. They'll await the winner of the previous game I mentioned. Number 7, Lafayette Renaissance Charter Academy. They await the winner of number 10, A Meet versus number 23, Walter Cohen. Number 15, Episcopal faces 18, De La Salle. They await the winner of, they will face, the winner of that game will face number 2, Notre Dame. Guys, your best first round matchup.
Yeah, my best first round matchup is the 12 and 21. They played last year also in the first round. North Lake Christian versus St. Louis Catholic.
Ooh, okay. VK Jones.
I think Holy Saving Bernard and Thomas Jefferson is going to be a really good ball game. I really think Thomas Jefferson has been really playing much better. Holy Saving Bernard been very consistent, but I think Thomas Jefferson is going to really bring the noise. It's going to be a very close game.
All right. I'm intrigued mostly in Slaughter, Community Charter, and Pope John Paul II. I'm really intrigued in this one. I think it'll be a good ball game, fellas. Anybody ball game in that one. All right. Who is your sleeper team?
Mine has been my sleeper since day one in this bracket. And even though they went 0-5 to begin the season, I have never jumped off the train because I think they're really good. And most teams would be 0-5 with their schedule. Number 18, De La Salle.
Okay. VK.
I'm going with Country Day.
Okay.
Country Day. I think they're gonna present a lot of matchup problems, especially with their quarterback and the receivers and everything. And they got a good bit of athletes, so I really think Country Day is gonna be a huge problem.
Whatever cheese Mr. Cheese has been eating, give that to me too. I got De La Salle as my sleeper. I'm looking at the brackets and the teams, and I'm like, yo, De La Salle had a tough schedule. You talk about teams that they played with Shaw and Kennedy in their district.
Holy Cross was in there. Central.
Yes.
St. Paul's.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. De La Salle played a tough schedule. And yeah, I think De La Salle got a good shot to be a sleeper team. I mean, I'm looking at it. Episcopal, they play them, and then my goodness, just look at this. Notre Dame is there, and then probably Lafayette Renaissance, Amita Cohen. Yo, Cheese. I'm gonna ask you this, Cheese. You think they got a good shot to get to the semis?
Who's that? De La Salle?
Yeah.
JB asked me who's in my semis.
Oh, there we go. Who's in your semis, Cheese?
I got Calvary and De La Salle in my semis, JB, on the bottom.
Okay.
And then I got LCA Dunham at the top.
Okay. Calvary, De La Salle.
And I'll tell you why I'm choosing De La Salle to go that far is because Notre Dame has an injury to their quarterback, Drew Lejeune.
Oh.
They're not sure when he's coming back, if it's whether or not it's second round or quarterfinals. So I'm thinking that De La Salle matches up very well to Notre Dame. They have the size to stop that rushing attack with Joachim Bourgeois. And so if they don't have Drew Lejeune back, I'm not sure if I'm picking Notre Dame in that game.
Okay. All right. VK Jones.
It's critical. It's very, very critical. My semifinals, I'm gonna go with Lafayette Christian.
Uh-huh.
Lafayette Christian, Dunham Tigers. The other semi, Joe Sumner. They will, and I'm gonna be like this. Even regardless of the injury, this is the best coaching job we have seen Louis Cook in a long time. I'm going with a legend, Notre Dame in the semis. I'm still gonna stick with it. I understand the injury is critical, but at the same time, it's next man up. And I think we've seen some teams this year that has really good depth. But we'll see about this Notre Dame team. But I wouldn't be surprised. They might get ousted if it's not second round, maybe quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
It just really depends on the matchup, because I'm not going to even lie. The 10 seed A meet scares me. That 10 seed A meet might can wreck some things up.
I have a meet in the quarters in mind. And also on your point, Notre Dame won the last 2 games against LRC and against Welsh with Lejeune out. So, so they're beating 2 good teams. They're still really good.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sticking with Notre Dame to get to the semis as well. I'm also going with Jules Sumner to get to the semis. I'm looking at that matchup with Calvary Baptist, and that ain't gonna be easy. But I think the Cowboys has what it takes to get it done to get to the semis.
And then they host.
They
Yep.
host, yeah. And then after that, top half of the bracket, give me Lafayette Christian and give me Dunham. All right, who's winning it all? Cheese.
LCA Knights. There's no other option in here. Okay. If you guys want to get the right pick, choose LCA.
VK.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna get to the comment and say in a second, but I'm going to go. It's gonna be interesting to see, but LCA has really had the raw resume that we're seeing this year. I wouldn't be surprised they'll take on Jules Sumner maybe for the championship. I'm gonna go with LCA. LCA has been so resilient this year, very, very, very battle tested. I don't think the Knights are going to be denied. And Kentrell Brown, I know you said something about Amite. I know you guys beat them, but Amite is always a tough team in the playoffs. Always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys are really starting to come into the fold. You're starting to become consistent. But Amite is year long, every year. Remember that. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? I love what Jules Sumner is doing. And I've been keeping up with Jules Sumner in the last 3-4 years of what Coach Carrere has built in that program. That is a very good, consistent program. But still, look at the history books. Amite, it's always been there.
All right. I got LCA as well, getting to the dome and winning the championship this year. Lafayette Christian. Austin Tyler says Dunham wins it all. Yeah, he's taking a shot at Cheese.
He's trying to take a shot. Who's Austin's team, by the way?
Yeah, good question.
Abramson?
Yeah, that's his school, Abramson. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are they at?
20. They the next one we going to. They made it. They made it.
They're not making it any further.
Oh Lord. Wow.
Everything I say on this show is my own opinion, does not reflect VKJB or Hash It Out show.
There y'all go.
Thank
yes.
you for the disclaimer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's go to Division 2 select. All right, let's read it out. Number 1, St. Charles Catholic. They get the bye. They await Landry, who's a 16 seed, and number 17, Northside. Thursday night, St. Michael the Archangel will host number 24, Laranja. The 8 seed Edie White awaits them. Number 5, Madison Prep. They have a bye. They await. Wait a minute. Was I saying these dates wrong? Is the 14th a Friday? It is.
14th is a Friday.
So those earlier games that I said Thursday, those are on Friday. My fault. Here we go. Thursday night, Pan American Stadium. John F. Kennedy versus 21 Frederick Douglass. Winner goes to play Madison Prep. Coach L. Fage versus Coach McLeod. Number 13, Booker T. Washington Shreveport will host number 20, Estruma. The 4 seed, University Lab, awaits the winner of that matchup. Number 3, Lake Charles College Prep. They have a bye. They await 14, Leesville versus 19, Kenner Discovery. Number 11, George Washington Carver. What a year for the Carver Rams, and what a job Coach Fig and his staff has done. This is phenomenal. This is really, really phenomenal. Carver will host 22, Livingston Collegiate. That's Coach Devin Francois and his crew. That can be a good game. I like that matchup. Winner of that game they will play number 6, Vanderbilt Catholic. Number 7, Archbishop Shaw. They have a bye. They await number 10, Haynes, or number 23, Abramson. Number 15, Patrick Taylor. They will host 18 Belair, and the 2 seed Loyola Prep awaits them. Mr. Cheese, what is your best first round matchup here?
Best first round matchup is the 16-17 LB Landry and Northside.
That's a great pick. That is a great
I think
pick.
they match up super, super well. They're very similar. Lots of athletes on the field. Want to spread it out. That'll be a fun one.
Definitely. Let y'all know, Cheese watches so much film about on every team across the state. So you ever got a question for Cheese, just ask him. I'm telling you, he watched so much. He's the man. VK Jones, who is your best first round matchup?
That's a good pick from Cheese. My first round matchup is a good one. I'm gonna go with Carver and Livingston. I think these two is gonna be an absolute war for 4 quarters. It is not gonna be an easy game. I'm kind of surprised that they're trying to get this game at another stadium. I really think it makes sense for this game to be at Joe Brown Park. I really think it makes sense because of the locations of where the schools is. Put that thing at Joe Brown because that's going to be a guaranteed sellout.
Official Vine 1K. We are getting to Division One Select. We almost there, man. We'll talk about Hammond then. We'll talk about Hammond then. My first round matchup, best one, John F. Kennedy, Douglas, in my opinion. A lot of talent on the field, both sides of the ball. A lot of talent on that field, man. And I think that's to me most intriguing. That could be the best first round matchup, definitely. All right, your sleeper, Cheese.
My sleeper is man. It was hard to choose, but I'm picking Edie White.
Okay,
They started off slow, playing a really tough schedule, but they're clicking on all cylinders right now. And last week's win was a good one going into playoffs.
okay. VK Jones.
I gotta agree with Cheese, Ed White. I said in the beginning of the season that this team could have a chance to get back to the dome, especially with that quarterback Grant Barbera, and they're really starting to catch fire. Ed White's my sleeper.
All right, I got 2 sleepers, y'all. I just couldn't decide between the 2. Number 1, Loyola Prep. I'm just still not kind of sold on them yet, Cheese. That's just me.
They're still being slept on.
Yeah, okay. So that's my sleeper, Loyola Prep. The other one, give me the Carver Rams. The Carver Rams, Coach Fig and his crew. Give me the Carver Rams. I really think, man, after that loss of 35, they woke up. Because that defeat on Douglas, I didn't see that margin happening. And they got a big win over Douglas. So the Carver Rams, Coach Fig said it, we coming. And watch out for them. So Carver Rams. All right, guys. Now the 4 semifinalists. Let's do it. Cheese.
Yeah, I have St. Charles Catholic, and then Madison Prep wins the rematch of ULab and Prep in the quarters. And then on the bottom side, I say I'm ready to get hurt again because it seems like I pick them every year, and every year they destroy me. And it's Lake Charles College Prep, and I'm going Archbishop Shaw. Strength against strength in the quarters between them and Loyola, and I think Shaw pulls it out.
Okay. So he got Shaw. He has Lake Charles College Prep. He has St. Charles Catholic and Madison Prep, right?
Yep.
Okay. VK Jones, who you got?
I hate that Ed White is on the same side as St. Charles.
Yep.
I just wish they was on another side. But the semis are gonna go like this: St. Charles Catholic. They will take on, I believe, Madison Prep. I think Madison Prep makes it to the semifinals. The other semifinal, I do like Lake Charles College Prep to make it. And I'm sorry, I gotta go with Loyola Prep. Loyola Prep is really playing good ball. They're proving themselves to me. And I think if the Shaw Eagles offense don't get it together, it's gonna be a long night at Loyola. Give me Loyola Prep in the semifinals.
That is the question for the Archbishop Shaw Eagles, your defending Division II select state champions? That is the question.
And then
Will
that's
the
a
offense?
long ride.
I understand the long ride. Will the offense finally show up? Look at Austin Tyler. Are we sure Shaw will score any points? I said on the boot breakdown, there are 4 losses: Carl Rummel, Belche, St. Charles Catholic. Shaw didn't score a point at all. 0. Goose eggs. But my semifinal teams are this. I think St. Charles Catholic, they get the semifinals. I think they will face Madison Prep. I think Lake Charles College Prep gets to the semifinals. And I think some kind of way, those Shaw Eagles will be in the semifinals. Some kind of way. They will be in the semifinals. Some type of magic about to happen. I don't know what kind of magic it's called, but something's about to happen. And if it's Loyola Prep and Loyola Prep wins against Shaw, hey, then I'm sold for sure. I'll be sold. And I'll go on their website and buy a shirt or something and have it. I'll do that much. Show my respect. All right, guys. Who y'all got winning the whole thing?
St. Charles Catholic.
Ooh, he got St. Charles Catholic.
Absolutely.
Okay. VK Jones.
Man, this is gonna be a hellified god doggone semis on my side of the thing. But it's a hard one, bro. I love what Madison Prep is doing. They have a great all 4 of these teams I named. That's a great chance. I love Madison Prep to get there, but I ain't gonna lie. That Wayne Stein and that St. Charles Catholic Comets, that resume, that battle-tested team, that defense. I like what I see from the comments. Give me St. Charles.
So you got St. Charles and Cheese has St. Charles. All right. Well, let me just say this, man. Let me say this. I think Madison Prep gets to the dome. I think Madison Prep gets to the dome. I think they beat St. Charles Catholic. And then when I look at Lake Charles College Prep, yeah, that's explosive offense, but that Aiden Carter at running back, my goodness, he is something else. And if you look at Shaw, what's been a weakness for Shaw? Stopping the run up the middle. Give me Madison Prep against Lake Charles College Prep in the dome. As much as that hurts me to say, it's killing me right now.
I like the matchup though.
I
like the matchup. I really do. I like the matchup.
That's an explosive matchup, man.
That might be the game of the weekend in the dome.
Ooh, take the money. Maybe the second game of the week. Second game of the week, because I think there's another team in Division 1.
One that we're going to talk
about. Yeah. But I would sit here and tell you the winner of that game is that team in Baton Rouge. Madison Prep gets to the dome and defeats Lake Charles College Prep, and probably one of the best games that weekend if it happens. Take my money right now. Madison Prep, St. Charles College Prep. D-Boy says
Madison Prep was my preseason pick as well.
Yeah. Got a lot of size on that O-line. And I mean, they had, I forget his name, but he was starting that quarterback, and now they move him around everywhere. The starting quarterback now is a transfer from John Curtis. And he was at Shaw before John Curtis. And he is a good quarterback. It's Madison Prep legit, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I really like the pick there. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I still think Madison Prep has a great chance to win the whole thing. I'm just gonna go with St. Charles, but at the same time, this is a legit Madison Prep team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Troy, yes, St. James gave St. Charles Catholic their only loss. Yes, they did. I know Shaw gave St. James a loss too. And I'm not gonna say who's the 1 and 91.
Let's not bring up. Let's not bring up.
I said I wasn't gonna say it. Kenny Hall, St. Charles, baby. I got you, bro. I got you. All right, guys. We got one more left to do. Let's knock it out right quick. And that is Division 1 select. And in the words of our good friend Gary Swallow, the number 1 seed, Edna Carr University. That's what he calls them. They'll
You heard that, Gary?
say that again.
Gary, come out here, Gary.
Yeah, bring him out. Where you at, Gary?
Bring 'em
Come
out,
on,
man.
come on, Gary.
guys.
Yes, sir.
You gotta say it, Gary. You gotta say it one time.
Yeah, Gary, come here. They want you to come.
You're making
come
a cameo on
come on.
the Hash It Out.
Come over here.
Say what you say about
You gotta say how you say car.
What's up,
I
Enoch?
want you to say it
Enoch.
for him.
Yeah. Say what? Oh, you mean the University of
There you
Edna?
go. There you go.
That's what it is.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah. Love it, brother.
Yes, sir. Gary Swallow, ladies and gentlemen. Good
Lord.
friend Gary
Yes,
Swallow had
indeed.
Enoch making an appearance, definitely. So the University of Edincar, like he says, number 1 seed, they get the bye. They'll wait one of their rivals, McDonald 35, the 16 seed, and a Catholic League rival, number 17 Jesuit. Number 9 St. Paul's will host 24 Pineville. Number 8 Evangel Christian. They have a bye. They'll wait St. Paul's or Pineville. Alexandria, the 5th seed, they have a bye. They'll wait 12 seed Brother Martin or 21 seed Liberty. Number 13 Hammond. They will host Captain Shreve. The winner will go to Baton Rouge to face number 4 Catholic of Baton Rouge. As we go down the list to the bottom side of the bracket, number 3 seed St. Augustine. They have a bye. They'll wait 14 Acadiana or 19 Karen Crow. 2 rivals going at it again in the first round. They just played in week 10. Number 11 Archbishop Rummel will host 22 Holy Cross. The winner of that game will go to the Alexandria area to play 6 seed Tioga. Number 7 John Curtis. They have a bye. They will await 10 seed St. Thomas More or 23 Lafayette. Another rematch from week 10 that was for the district championship, just like Acadiana and Karen Crow. Number 15 Riverdale will host 18 Bonneville. Bonneville won the week 10 matchup to be the district champions. The winner of that game will face number 2 seed Turlings Catholic. Guys, best first round matchup.
I literally couldn't decide between the two, and they're both the rematches of the week 10 games. It's 14-19 Acadiana Karen Crow and 15-18 Riverdale and Bonneville. I couldn't choose between the two.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. What you got, VK?
It's obvious. Riverdale, Bonneville, once and for all. We've seen that for the second year in a row, the Jefferson Parish District Championship came down to the East Bank. And Bonneville coming out of nowhere for the first time since '99, winning the district championship. Days of Mike Villaverette as the head coach. And these guys win it under head coach, Coach Anthony, out of that used to play at Edna Carr. And I mean, it's amazing what he has done with this program. And you was hoping that they would maybe play somebody on the road, somebody equal, and all of a sudden, boom, you have to play these guys again a week later. It won't be easy, but I really think this is going to be a great matchup once and for all. The ultimate victor will move on, and the loser goes home.
Yeah, I'm with Cheese, both matchups, but the one I will pick is the one right here in that backyard, VK Jones, Riverdale and Bonneville. It's not going to be easy for Bonneville to beat Riverdale twice. It is not going to be easy. We've seen 4 seed West Jeff beat Higgins in week 10. Then a week later, they get beat, 27-2 to Higgins?
Yep.
Yeah, so it could happen. So, but that's what I'm going with, Bonneville and Riverdale. Guys, your sleeper.
My sleeper is number 12, Brother Martin.
Brother Martin
My
is his
sleeper pick.
Okay. VK?
I know they're not usually the sleeper, but they always creep in at the right time, and that's the John Curtis Patriots.
Okay. Give me Alexandria Senior High as my sleeper. All right, guys. Now, your semifinals.
Our semifinals is a rematch of last year's semifinals. At the top, Edna Carr, Catholic of Baton Rouge. And then at the bottom, St. Aug, John Curtis.
VK Jones.
Whew, this would be an interesting one.
Don't you put him in the semis now, VK.
Who's that? What are you talking about?
I'll wait till the end to make sure.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna definitely do this here. Here we go. And I can't believe I thought Evangel and Carl, but it's not surprising where they're at. Edna Carr. I'm gonna go another direction with this one. Edna Carr, Alexandria, the rematch of the state championship. They'll meet in the semis. Catholic is a good team, but they've been kind of on an up and down route. So I'm going with Alexandria. The other semifinals. Give me, and I love what Turlins has been doing all year long, a very consistent team. I'm going with John Curtis in the semis. And I know this team came up big Friday night, but they had to pay a price, a big price. But that depth is maybe the best depth I've ever maybe seen at that school. Give me the Purple Knights of St. Augustine in the semifinals, and they will probably host if Curtis wins.
There you go. All right, guys. Before the season started, my 4 to get to the semis, it was Carr, it was Calicut Baton Rouge, it was John Curtis, it was St. Augustine. VK speaks of an injury for St. Augustine, one of the wide receivers. He got his MRI done. He's supposed to get his results back tomorrow. We'll see what it is. But VK spoke on the depth of St. Augustine. We talk about injuries to running backs like P-Rob, Patrick Robinson Jr. He's out. Keith Hill got hurt again. He's out. So they were down to Khalil Lewis, and they're using a freshman. What's his first name? Kohan Davis. They've been plugging people in. Plug them in. Just plug them in. And now, supposedly, Raekwon Williams, wide receiver. We'll see how what the results are for tomorrow. But we just spoke about Lucas Jefferson, Vershawn Sims as well, to go along with Miguel Whitley and Raekwon. They plugging people in. So guess what? I'm sticking with my 4 still. Carr, Catholic, St. Augustine, John Curtis. I'm sticking with those 4 to get to the semifinals. All right.
And
now, what?
I was about to say something about St. Aug right quick for you.
Go ahead.
Can I do that? Go ahead. Okay. I was saying Lucas Jefferson, they're waiting to see still get himself together, and they're going to need him. Hopefully he comes back, and that'll be a big factor because he's a veteran receiver. And if they need him bad, they need him. But I think St. Aug's depth has been unbelievable. Kohan Davis, I think he had probably maybe over 100, maybe more than over 100, because anytime
he had a field day on Curtis.
Huh?
He had a field day on John Curtis.
And JT Curtis said this might have been one of the best backs. He haven't seen running like that in a minute, but he faced some good backs. But he said this one was really good, and he cannot believe how young he is. So Kohan Davis, be on the lookout for him. He's been a factor since he has stepped into the lineup between him and also Lewis at the running back spot, bro. So I tell you, when I say St. Aug usually has some depth, but sometimes certain injuries hurt them. But this season, Aug ain't seen it. This is the most depth I've ever seen. It's crazy.
Coach Valdez has a lot of kids bought in right now.
Yes,
sir.
Definitely. They bought in. They believe in him, and the job he has done in 2 years is just phenomenal.
And the scary part, Cheese, here's the scary part. A lot of St. Aug people and a lot of fans and some people, experts, saying this is not really the year.
Right.
I thought it would be 3 or 4. Year 4, 3 was my guess whenever he first took over. And yeah, they're doing amazing.
But the way it's looking right now, they still got a great quarterback. But the next year, the people they got coming back, and we know Vashon Coulon leaving, but they got a quarterback right behind them that is good as him. And when I say good as him, tall and can move and can throw.
Yeah.
And they got all them weapons back too. And
the biggest thing for me, St. Aug next year is their defensive line. Yes. I had asked JB, I was watching one of their games, and I was like, man, who is number 11 on the defensive line? Because he was like, he's a sophomore. I was like, oh my goodness. Their defensive line is just ridiculous. And I think they're all young, as far as I know.
Yeah. They losing Ty Dominique, number 20. He's a senior. They losing him.
Yeah. Only one senior defensively. Everybody else is coming back.
Well, that's Number
me-
11, Darren Coates. He's a product of Boyd's
Yes.
PA Black Belt Academy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta answer this question in one of these guys. Who are these experts?
That's Leo trolling, man. Stop it.
Oh,
You
they
ain't
Leo
got
trolling. Never mind. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you,
They
bro.
out
I
here
didn't know
getting
who it
VK.
was. I was gonna answer the question, but thank you for telling me. Never mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta answer that
That's
question.
my boy Leo, man. He just trolling, bro. Trust me. It's all good. That's why he got the laughing emojis, bro.
Oh
He
Lord, he
trolling.
got that. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
You
All right,
funny,
guys.
Leo.
Here we go. Last one. Who's your favorite to win it all?
They've been my favorite the entire year. They've been my favorite since last year. The University of Edna Karr.
There you have it. VK Jones.
I hope it's these. I hope it's the Cougars and Purple Knights in the Dome. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm rooting for the weekend to be great, because that could be maybe one of the biggest crowds for a game in the state championship in a long, long time, because this is the state championship that the St. Augustine fans have been waiting for a long time. But my pick is the University of Edna Karr, going back to back.
I'm going to say this. If we get the matchup we want, and that matchup ends, it's the last game in the Superdome on Saturday
Yep.
at what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, 3
3:30.
o'clock? 3:30. We get that game. We get all in Edna Karr. If you all thought the crowd at Morris FX Jeff Stadium, aka Berman Stadium, was something else, you ain't see nothing yet of what will happen inside that Superdome. St. Augustine has been waiting for this opportunity to play for a state championship in football since 1979. They're coming out the woodwork from everywhere. Everywhere. You're going to see, I'm telling you, it's been years since I've seen the second level full. It's about to happen.
It's
If these
about
two teams meet up, it's
the
going to happen.
last time it was full like that was the Monroe versus Algiers weekend when Carr Landry Walker was in that stadium. And when I say it was full of people, bro. Like you didn't see nobody in second. I seen a lot of people in the second level, JB.
We had this conversation before, and I said I disagree with you because I didn't see nobody.
I don't know where you were sitting.
Acadiana, and Sulphur. They opened the terrace level, the very top, because all of Sulphur and Lake Charles came, and so did Acadiana Parish. That one for sure.
Oh, you
I
talking
know there
about?
was
Oh, you
one.
talking-
There was one in the '90s too, with West Monroe and Evangel. That I think they had
99.
58. I think they had 58,000 people there.
Yes, 99. Yes.
So
I was
you
there.
talking about?
One of
So you
them.
talk? I'm sorry. You talking about Terrence, right? You talking about the whole
I'm talking
Terrence thing?
the terrace.
whole-
They
okay.
they opened the terrace.
You're
for
talking about that
Sulphur and them.
level. I got you. I got
All
you.
right, but here we go. But my favorite to win it all right now is Edna Karr. It's Edna Karr. And I think most of us would be in agreement with that one. Edna Karr is the favorite. Also,
I'm excited to hear those two bands also in that moment. Also, oh my goodness.
Oh yes, tell me about it.
He was there for the first matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to watch videos of it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!"
I said, I asked JB. I said, I know this my alma mater. I love what Carl Band is doing, and they are unbelievable. I said, St. Aug step up to another level, because now they're 175 members. He said they outplayed them. I said,
Yeah, they did.
I said, my God.
From the moment it
I'm
started,
like,
it felt like
please.
Aug was on a different level.
I'm like,
Oh,
please
yeah,
mean the
yeah.
dome. Please mean
Agreed.
the dome.
agreed.
Felt very felt a lot like Southern.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Southern
I
Grambling.
agree. Yep, Southern Grambling. I agree. So, Cheese, let everybody know where they can catch you at besides Under the Lights.
Yeah, you can catch me on Under the Lights on Wednesday nights at 8:30. We're gonna do our bracket show at 6:30 on Under the Lights Facebook page, and then also a weekly show on KVN TV called Nightcast. I do it with Pastor Jay, me and him hosting, previewing that week's game and reviewing the week before. And then tomorrow night, us at KVN TV, we're doing a live audience bracket show with coaches from around the area tomorrow night at 6 or 6:30. I'd have to check that. It's probably 6 though.
Okay.
But yeah, so every week KVN TV, and then I'm also doing the games every week with KVN TV on Friday nights for LCA nights.
There you go. Make sure you all tune into that. Cheese, my friend, Mr. Hayden Lassard. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. I mean, it's such an honor. I've been watching y'all for a couple years now. Been talking to JB a lot, talking smack to VK and GP in the streams every week. You know, it's all love and everything like that. But I'm just glad we can make this happen. That was such an honor. Thank y'all.
Hey,
Definitely, man.
You
Definitely,
have my
man.
respect, man. You have my respect, straight up, bro.
Y'all too, man.
You did a great job.
Yeah, just make sure you
Thank
stop fussing about the power rankings.
There you go.
Yeah, VK. If you ever have an issue with power ranking, just send me a question before you go on air and say it.
I'm gonna tell you what, Will. I'm gonna tell you what. For your respect and the hard work you're putting, we'll just have a conversation about it, and we'll keep it at that. And I'll be more respectable on air because you do put in the work and putting it down. So we appreciate it.
Nah, this is all good. Y'all were hashing it out. It's a hashing out.
Oh yeah,
show.
we hash it out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, but like I said, when we like me and JB talked about it when we like it's a difference when we're calling games and when we do podcasts. And I think we're getting more better as a broadcast team because there were times we was organized like, now after last year I said we got to separate from game and podcast.
Yep.
Because game we got to be lockstep because I think sometimes we might have one dispute, but after that we disagree. Next play. So I think we didn't got much better with it, but at the same time, for you, I'm definitely gonna have conversation. But sometimes we might have to hash it out.
Hey, JB got my number. He can give it to you whenever you need.
There you go. Definitely, man. Guys, like Hayden said, at 6:30 on the Under the Lights Facebook page, they're gonna have the whole crew in the studio today. They're talking. Look at them. They go Jordan.
They go studio, man.
Yeah,
we gotta come there one day. That is nice. Love
Who's
it.
that in the black? That's Alex in the black?
No, this is a new member, Braxton. He joined us a couple weeks ago.
All right, what's up, Braxton? How you doing, bro?
Good, I'm good.
Good, cool. So y'all tune in, guys. They give you more playoff talk, probably a little bit of week 10 talk as well. Y'all tune in to Under the Lights at 6:20. And with that, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up for our good friend. Sorry, VK, for our good friend Hayden Lassard, aka Cheese, for VK Jones. I am JB, the sports guy. Thank y'all for tuning into this special edition of the Hash It Out Show Playoff Brackets Edition. Y'all stay tuned because we're gonna be announcing which games we will be doing this week. So will Under the Lights as well. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all take care.